afternoon, YouTube. It's Patrice Sunflower here, and we're currently live with the team here on TTC, Toronto Transit Commission. And we are coming to you live from the streetcar. Oh, the view of the bus here. And it's Sunday, the 5th of January, 2025, and the time is about 12:57 or 12:58 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And this is Toronto, Ontario, Canada, where the team and myself are live. TTC 3284 on the 80 Queensway. I believe that's an Australian dog. I think that's a dingo, maybe, possibly. Very unique looking and cute. And we have a full park on today for the cold, wintry, blistery weather. It's like practically minus 14. Feeling like minus 14 rather. But it's dry cold, so it's not like this humid, damp cold. So it's kind of manageable. Nonetheless, it's pretty refreshing. And thank you for joining us here on this live stream. I hope you are all keeping well. And if you're watching us currently live today and you want to say hello, give the video a like and subscribe if you're new, and leave a comment in the chat. Our streetcar is just passing through the village of Swansea at the moment. And I'm sure some of you may find this part of town possibly a little bit boring, because there's not a lot of storefronts, but I like that. I don't like a lot of storefronts. It's nice to see residential mixed with trees and clouds. And hello, thank you for watching. And where are you watching us from today? R143, that TTC guy.
Next stop, Ellis Avenue.
Hello. Hoping that anybody watching can give the video a like. That would be really helpful to let YouTube know that you're interested in my content. And we are just headed here on the streetcar in an easterly fashion. There's 8136 on the 80 Queensway. I believe that is in Orion and Diesel. Yes, we are, the team here and us are coming to you live from Toronto, Canada. And where are you watching us from? And we have Hyde Park here with the Grenadier Pond. And sometimes at this time of year, you will actually see people skating on it. Although at this moment, I don't see anybody on this pond. we are probably just at 1 p.m. approximately Eastern time here. I would imagine in India, you're probably at about maybe 9 or 10 p.m. at night.
Next stop,
So,
Colburn Lodge Drive.
good evening. It's nice and cold here in Canada. It's not hot at all. Just our kind of weather here for the team. Well, actually, I do see some spots that look like you can see some water through it, so it hasn't fully frozen over. Maybe that's why nobody is skating on it. Yeah, and can you give the video a like, please? That would really be helpful. I don't see any likes. Alistair, Ulster, Kevin. You can give the video a like, would be great. Thanks.
Next stop, Parkside Drive.
And that's a view of the highway. This is Toronto's highway here. It's the Gardiner Expressway. And just straight ahead, you'll see Lake Ontario, which is one of the 5 Great Lakes here in Canada, in southern Ontario.
Next stop, Glendale Avenue, St. Joseph's Health Center.
And we have some very beautiful clouds today in the sky with blue skies and some very nice clouds. And there is St. Joseph's Health Center. Hello, good afternoon, Dave. And if you are just joining us, we are coming to you live from Toronto, Ontario, Canada. And this is a streetcar ride here on the Toronto Transit Commission, TTC. And this is the 501 Queen. It goes all as far as Neville Park, which is the east end of the city where we are not headed to. But if you wanted to take this streetcar, you could take it all the way. I believe uninterrupted, but I'm not 100% sure that I think there are no shuttle buses for the 501 at the moment, but there used to be. So yeah, there's a streetcar, the entire route of this streetcar route here on the 501 Queen. In other words, you can stay on the streetcar the entire time, all the way through Parkdale, all the way through Queen West, the downtown core. Where else would we pass through? Leslieville, and then all the way up in the beaches where it would probably end, or possibly Cliffside. I'm thinking maybe Cliffside. but I'm not sure. But I know for sure it would take you out to the beaches. So if you're interested sometimes, you know, in that, maybe if you guys donate to the channel and send in a donation, maybe I would do that. Or donate to my coffee fund. Would be nice if someone can make a donation through the super chat here and send in some super chat for my morning coffee, which I have not had yet. And I'm looking forward to getting one pretty soon along my journeys today as I show you guys our city here. And this is a streetcar hub as well. I'm not sure what you call it. I don't really like streetcars very much, even though I'm currently traveling on one. I'm more of a bus person, transit buses for sure. Subway's a little, like for example, line 2, but not line 1. I'm not really interested too much in line 1, unless it passes certain stations, like, maybe DuPont Station, or there's a few favorites, Eglinton West, Glencairn. They're very nice looking stations with really nice tiles. But off the top of my head, DuPont would be, you know, one that stands out. And Spadina Station too on line 1. Not Spadina Station on line 2, but on line 1 it's nice. And we have a lot of pigeons here on top of the Howard Johnson. And the McDonald's here was actually a coach terminal at one point. If you research this intersection here, Queensway or Roncesvalles and Queen, you would see that this was a coach terminal. In fact, remnants of it still remain. I believe some of those orangey tiles are remnants of the old coach terminal, and the design, of course. Because a lot of tourists used to come to visit this area here, and of course the Lakeshore Motel Strip in Humber Bay was up for years until about 2012, 2013, until all the Lakeshore Motel Strip got torn down for condo redevelopment. And of course the Christie lands as well. It's probably going to be turned into condos as well, though we don't know for sure. And here we have 4500 in front of us. Streetcar here on Queen Street.
Next stop, Further Avenue. Next stop, Beatty Avenue.
And hello if you're just joining. We are coming to you live from Toronto, Ontario, Canada here.
Please look right for traffic when exiting.
And this is a YouTube vertical live, coming to you live, discoverable by your shorts feed. And hopefully you can give the video a like and subscribe if you're new. We post transit videos mainly, a lot of shorts videos, and mainly transit. Although you will find some trucks on the channel here, as well as some dogs and cats, and also some cooking videos for sure. And the sun is peeking through the clouds here and shining on our trip here as we pass through a area of Queen Street known as Parkdale.
Next stop, Jameson Avenue.
Big one of the last times I was live through this area was on a very rainy day. It might have even been last Sunday. And I was trying to visit the Sally Ann, otherwise known as Salvation Army, but some of us locals call it Sally Ann. And it was closed on Sunday, so I'm not going to go there today. Although I would have gone if it was open, but it is closed today. Well, thank you for watching. Feel free to leave a comment on the videos so you can show up in my feed if you have videos as well. Check out your channel. And thanks for watching.
Next stop, Dunn Avenue. Please look right for traffic when exiting. Next stop, Brock Avenue. Please look right for traffic when exiting. Next stop, Dufferin Street.
Probably. Sam, I'm not special. It's the first one. Down.
Please look right for traffic when exiting.
Yeah, but if you watch my videos, then you'll never miss the OGs because there's a lot of them on there. And I've posted a lot actually recently of the OGs. So feel free to check them out if you missed them. But I hear you. I know. I don't hear those OGs anymore either at Kipling Station. We certainly do miss them. And it would be great if the fans could get together and get them to come back. I mean, I know a few of you guys have talked about that, so it would be great if something could actually be organized and done about that. So we are here now with the team and I at Dufferin and Queen Street in Parkdale. It's a bit windy outside here. Pretty cold. Can't really see the screen, so I'm not sure if there's any new messages coming through. I'll be able to see the screen once we're back with this sun not shining in our eyes, and you can see the screen because I can't see it right now if there's any messages. So be patient with us, guys, until our bus is arriving. Who knows when? Should be pretty frequent, these buses. I see a bus now. Yes, your comment makes sense. That the OG diesels on the 80XX series had 1 good year left of service, and half of the NG diesels.
Next stop, Palmer Avenue.
That still had 4 to 5 years left are retired. So what's the point now? Are they trying to push electric buses or what? Or buses like this? Like this XCE 60? Is that the bus that they're trying to push, or even a different type of bus? Like, what's the goal of the TTC for the next 5 years if they got rid of
Next
some
stop,
of your
Fulton
favorite
Street.
buses? I don't agree with it either. I mean, I started to get used to the NG diesels after the OGs left so quickly. I'm grateful I still have the OG hybrids to go on, which is great.
Next stop, Senda Street West.
On the Jane route. Maybe there's still some on the Kiel route. I don't even know if the 32 Eglinton still has any, or the 161 or 168. Maybe they do. I haven't been on Transy for a few days now to check. But our bus is traveling on Dufferin Street here. So am I on a Mount Dennis bus right now or a McNichol bus? I think this is 9445. 9445. Okay, well, thanks for explaining that. At least now I know.
Next stop, Sylvan Avenue.
I don't even know off the top of my head the 29 or 929 what garage this is at, because this is out of the our team's Queensway garage area. Not too familiar with buses outside of that region. Bit of knowledge, but not too much. And here we have the Dufferin Grove Park. At least that's what it used to be called.
Next stop, Southern Park Avenue. Next stop, Bloor Street West, Dufferin Subway Station.
This bus is like a 747 airplane. Seriously. I can't wait to get off of it, actually. Oh, thank you, Lord, we're off this bus. So the team and I are here at Dufferin and Bloor, and oh my goodness, does it ever look like Bathurst and Bloor? We have ventured out of safe Etobicoke to see Condo City in Toronto here, and it's looking kind of different. It really does look like Bathurst and Bloor to me when I saw it last. Very interesting. Well, I still think there's a Tim Hortons down here. If we walk one straight down. Look, it says Pizza Pizza, but there's no Pizza Pizza here. So it's the ghost of Pizza Pizza. Fact, the XDE60, okay, I'm gonna try and read this. And the Cummins L9 engine, like the Nova diesels. Okay. And where was that located from 2002 to 2005? Where you saw them or heard them from the apartment? What area was that? Very cool. We have some healthy looking pigeons here. Hi guys. How's your day? People watching all day, guys? Enjoying the sun? I know it's nothing like the streets of Lisbon, Portugal. I'm a você. And there is the Gladstone and Bloor Library. And there's also a view of downtown. You guys can see. Probably not, it's probably shaking the camera. Whatever. Get used to it, it's live. I don't have any stabilization on this, so it's just the way it is. Look at that sun up there, my goodness. And where's your local food basics? Is that the one at Jane and Alliance? There's lots of pigeons there. Like, so many. I'm gonna have to look up these units, the S50 OGs from 2002 to 2005. I am not familiar with them. What numbers do they start in? 7400 or 7300? Because it would be helpful to know. I wasn't a fanner back then, so I'm not familiar with those units. But thank you for sharing. So as you can see, guys, we have Tim Hortons here. And I'm gonna get a coffee. Again, I'm not familiar with Orion 2 Arctics at all. Yeah, this is probably pretty old school for me to see that. So I'd have to look some of them up, unless you want to go ahead and comment on one of my videos and leave this information. I can look it up. Hello, can I please have a medium regular coffee with a sleeve on the coffee? Thanks. Thanks. Thank you. Thank you very much. So finally we have our timmies. Thank you very much. Wow, what an amazing dog. Is that a Marmaduke? Wow, it's like a dinosaur. Amazing. Amazing. There's that crazy bright sun right now in my eyes. Thanks for popping out, sun. It's too bright. And now that December 21st has passed, the days are only going to get brighter and brighter. So that means longer days, guys. More sun. More sun. How exciting. I'm being a little facetious, okay? Sorry. Well, thank you. More Pidgeys here. You guys are getting your sun, eh? Enjoying that? They're very beautiful. Look at this beautiful color on them. And they have such pretty eyes. They're very happy, these pigeons. Someone is taking really good care of them because they're nice and plump. They're like little miniature chickens, aren't they?
She has a listen.
And the coffee is very delicious as always. Medium regular with a sleeve from good old Tim Hortons.
Next stop, Golden Street. Next stop, Dufferin Park Avenue.
So we're back on the bus. This is the 29A Dufferin bus here. This is the 9432, I believe. And it is now heading southbound towards the Dufferin gates. And again, we are passing Dufferin Mall on our right here and Dufferin Grove Park.
Golden Avenue. Next stop, Olive Street.
And we are traveling on a New Flyer XDE 60 bus here, which I understand is a Mount Dennis route. I always thought this was a Wilson Division bus, but I think someone said it's an MTD Mount Dennis route. I did not know that. But I'm happy to be traveling on the bus on this beautiful Sunday afternoon and showing you guys live views from the city here. And our bus is now passing through Dufferin and DuPont. I'm sorry, Dufferin and DuPont. Dufferin and Dundas, actually. And there is the Dundas 505 streetcar. And a beautiful view of the CN Tower. Oh, they got rid of Hakim Optical. My goodness. So it says I have one person watching. There was 14 people before, and then I think around 20. Is that really the case? Just one person? 9444 on my left.
Next stop, Queen Street West.